Lake Banook, and it attaches way up over there to Lake Micmac. I am here attempting to take out a kayak. Well, inside here I have an inflatable kayak, and it's great because I basically hiked it down here, a couple kilometers at least, for me to come down here and well, go out there. Just going to test the waters per se. This is a backpack I picked up today. This is a 65-liter backpack, and it did manage to get a full inflatable Explorer kayak here, Explorer K2 kayak. Yeah, it all fit. Now it did get a little electric air pump, this little thing. So I'm going to try it out one by one. 1, 2, 3. So you got to pump it up like that. Well, let's get the pump ready. So here we go, pumping up 1. And as you can see, I think I pumped that up pretty good. That feels comfortable. That wasn't too bad setting it up. Just checking out the firmness. Wasn't too bad at all. I like the idea of the wind's blowing towards me, so if I can pedal out against the wind, if I figure I can manage that, then I certainly can manage coming back with the wind. But check it out, not too bad. Not too bad. It talks along pretty good, actually, when the wind's not hitting you in the face. And you get your stroke down smoothly. It's a lucky kid there. Your old water slide. That giant unicorn thing. Wow. It's not overly comfortable, but it's not uncomfortable either. It's kind of okay. Don't mind it. Wind tunnel. That's because it's a much more open lake, funneling the air right down through here. And pigeons. Don't poop on me. Alright. Well, in between two islands. Ooh. On Lake Micmac. There's that island, and there's another island right over there. I'm just right in between them. In the middle of Micmac, Lake Micmac. Just rocking back and forth against the water. Now if I had an anchor, what a way to sleep. I literally feel like going to sleep right now. The wind died down a little bit. The waves aren't as strong, as should be expected towards evening. Oh, what a treat if I could just lay here. You just kind of feels like getting rocked in a cradle. Nature's little cradle. But it is nice exercise. The upper body, the legs get a rest, so that's not bad. Sometimes. I haven't kayaked. I haven't actually used one of these type of oars before. Canoed, sure. I tell you, it's fun. It's really fun to learn new things, to expand your parameters. Don't poop on me. Hey, pigeons. I heard a shot behind me. I am the son of 1,000 fathers. I've heard the calls of 10,000 more. I was there in times before. I was born to explore. But wow, it's just incredible. Now, lake is calming down quite a bit. The wind must be dying down too. Beautiful, beautiful. Any given day, your perspective will change. Even the moment, as you just see, the wind will turn you into a different direction. Very important for a person to explore. I haven't been on a kayak in my life, so to be on an inflatable one's kind of a unique experience. I'm excited about this. I've got a lot of camping coming up. Even tonight, unusual way to camp, which reminds me, by the look of the sun, I've got less than an hour now before it's going to be down. You put your hand up to the horizon, and every hand is an hour, and my hand says about a half hour, so I better get motoring here and enough with the chit chat. Maybe we'll do that. I found myself using the seat more as a cushion to lay down on as a pedal. It's not very comfortable to pedal upright on it. Yeah, paddling was somewhat difficult, and your butt sinks away down in it. Otherwise, not too bad. The wind, of course, with anything, is going to take it. One thing I did, this comes with 2 paddles. So I ended up taking parts of the first one and using it on this pedal to make it a lot longer. Either that or it would have been soaked, I think. Even at that, these little rings there aren't stopping much water. That was a good, quick expedition. Testing things. Testing the shoulders too. We'll see how they feel as time goes on. But feels pretty good. I mean, it was quite a distance, well out beyond here and onto another lake that's attached. As you can see, you can't even really see the highway from here, so it is quite a good distance. But beautiful. As I look out there, the sun is going down, so it's getting dark. I need to get this deflated, and head back in. I'll give it a thumbs up right there. We'll just see how long it lasts. I do like the fact that you can take all of this, and fold it up into that backpack, you know, and that backpack's pretty good. So that's exactly what I'm going to do here. Kind of a nice sunset. Ooh, but the sun is setting. As you see, not bad of a way to deflate that. So if you can see, it's a twisteroni here. You already hear the air come out, and I mean, when it's sealed good. But then it's easy as that. When it blows out the air, it blows out the air quickly. throw that thing into it. And as you can see, it's sucking the air right out of it. And that whine means you pretty much sucked her down tight. And that's the way I want it. As compact as possibly can get it. Wingy dingy. This I highly recommend. Now, whereas this, the little pump that came with it, does pretty darn good. But this does too, to get some of the air in. To then put in just a little bit more, that works great as well. I'm going to try to fill the whole thing up with it sometime with just this. That pump comes with not too bad. It shouldn't take too long to fill the whole thing. But I figure this would be a little better. Certainly really good to suck the air out, which is something you wouldn't be able to do very well without a steamroller. And I do have to make this quite compact. This whole thing has to roll up and fit back in this backpack. So I'm about to do that. People swimming over there. Fun stuff. I see a fence. I hope I can get out of here. But it's certainly a good dock to pull up and do this for sure with some artificial turf over the sand, because I do worry about getting the sand in here. I'm trying to knock some of the sand off as it is, because I don't really want anything in there causing abrasion, because over time it's going to wear out. So anyways, cheers. And the sun's well down, so I better get out of here. Now, can you believe it? I have a whole kayak in there. So, how will I rate this? Well, I like my backpack. Look at this thing. So you can dangle some stuff off to the side. Look at this. Hang my helmet off there. I like this little compartment outside where got the pump, hose, got a tripod in there, and a pump to pump out water if it ever got full of water, which again, I don't know what the use of that is on an inflatable, but they make you buy it. But yeah, the whole entire kayak is in here. And again, that little deflatable pump works really, really well. So on a scale from 1 to holy shit, that worked, I give it a complete holy shit, that worked. For the day. It's kind of unbelievable. Everything just really did work out great. All the components, down to my backpack, down to that little lithium battery. You don't have to plug it in. Well, you do have to charge it, but you know, hands-free out here, fully charged. It's able to deflate that kayak just perfectly, to a point where you suck every last bit of air out of it. So it's foldable, right? Down to into, well, that size. So that's absolutely awesome. And then I did bring, if I was gonna just depend on conditions, always be prepared, really. As much as I have this kayak, anything could have happened along the way. Just before I leave Lake Panook, I do want to say, like, look at that. Like, that's yours. If you can get to it. You know, lakes, waterways, rivers, oceans even. You know, as long as you're properly equipped, you're free to use them. And I am properly equipped. I mean, look at that. That is my complete, right down to my, back there, my flotation device, otherwise known as a life jacket, life preserver. And that is attached to my back. Completely. Grab my oars, grab my bag, and I just walk home. Out through the gate I go. And like I say, all you gotta do is just walk this thing home. You know, you can stroll along quite easily, quite happily, if you want. But as I say, you know, to be able to just simply walk there with a kayak, something to get out on the water with, and something you can get out on the water pretty good with, is awesome. It just opens up so many possibilities. But yeah, you know, it's I'm stoked. People still say stoked, but I'm totally stoked. You know, to have the ability to access waterways anywhere now, just by foot, and then you can just go by foot to the lake, and then just camp along the shores. It's just going to be so fantastic. I'm just kind of upset now. It's late in the year. I wish I would have done this earlier. But see, I'm not huffing and puffing too much. So, you know, I think all in all, this concept of having a kayak you can just inflate may be the trick. Whew, it's getting dark. Time to go rest. All right. Just so you know, I'm setting this up. Right here. In plain sight. There's people just sitting there enjoying, well, April wine playing in the background. I'm directly under a beacon, as you can see. And people right here. And here I am. Love it.